Hello. Welcome to MonoDrew Plays in Nightmare. Probably the final part, because there's only really one stage left, and guess it depends how difficult it is, but... Dunno, it might not take too long to finish this. However, we do have some things to do afterwards, if we do finish it, like, pretty early. Gonna make some Halloween-themed Lego. Why not? Let's celebrate the spooky season. Finally coming to an end, but... We'll give it a good send-off. Alright. Anyway, I was just checking everything is up and running. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yep, we're all fine. Let's go. Oh, seems to be a bit of a disconnect. There we go. Find all the ghosts and let the ghost tree bloom. Yeah, not sure what that thing does. So we still have some ghosts to find, fair enough. And I'm pretty sure we haven't found all the paper cranes either. So there's probably a bunch of stuff that we could have done and just haven't been able to. Which is a shame. Why am I an eyeball? That's cool. I like it. Anyway. I think there's just one level left, so I think we need to just try and do that. I hope whether or not we get, like, an okay or good ending isn't depending on our collectibles, because if so, ooh, we're probably fucked for the bad ending. Now it's just working out which way we actually have to go. Oh, I should probably put on the chats just in case. Can't see it from my end. There we go. Oh, I think this might be a chapter we've already played. Okay, so where is the final chapter? Chapter... yeah... 6, The Redemption of Love. God, if this is what leads to the endings, it looks like it is very easy to get the bad ending. Let's just try and find our way out. Okay, this does look different, so this must be the correct way. Oh, did I get my tea? Yeah. Explore the hospital. Oh shit. March 5th, 1979. I love the way I am now. No one disturbs me. I'm free to paint. My dad's studio is mine, and my best friend Becky is also with me. I'll never get scolded like I did when I was a kid. Another reason I like this place is I can see my mom here. She's always here, and she's my only light that dispels the darkness in the night. So I wonder if Billy is actually older than he is presented here and is, in fact, in a mental hospital. Again, I'm assuming we're Billy. We might not be Billy, but I'm pretty sure we are. He's coming, he's looking for me everywhere. It's like his eyes appear around every corner. There's no place I can hide anymore. Hey, Cosmos, how you doing? Why are you doing up so early? I wanted to give Halloween weekend a good send-off. So I have I've decided I'm going to finish the Nightmare game now. And then after I finish the game, I am going to build some Lego on stream. Some Halloween-themed Lego. Good-looking guy like you. Oh, shucks. Thank you very much. Try by cutting my premiere, but you already left. Oh, yeah. I had to pop-off, I'm afraid. I did watch for a bit, because Clock Tower series is actually one of those games I've been meaning to play at some point. It was cool. Oh, shit. Shit, something's happening. Well, I'm sure that's friendly. Great. So it is looking for me. Father's note suggests remorse with scribbling. That's not the first game official release worldwide. Looked in 30 years, but hey, better later than never. Yep. I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot of dream orbs. Oh, that thing is surrounded in eyes. Is there anywhere I can hide in here? It got me. It got me. The sequel that came on PS1 called Clock Tower 2 in Japan, Clock Tower elsewhere is game in Europe. Costs a lot of money. Yes, because I was looking on eBay for copies, and it was like, maybe not right now. Oh wait, sounds like it might have spotted me. Let's just emulate that one. Yeah, yeah. I know, it's one of the classics of horror, so it would be cool to own, but... Beds, I wonder if I can hide under them. No game should cost that much money. Agreed. Right, he did spot me before. How are you spending your Sunday, Cosmos, anyway? Well, I'm going to be playing this game until I finish it, then I'm going to make some Lego. And then I should probably do some actual house chores and stuff before jumping on Stardew Valley later. Candy! I need candy. You know what? Fuck it. Just hold on a second. I have some leftover candy which the trick-or-treaters didn't get. So I'm getting those. Alright. Get some Star Mix. Some nice Haribo. Also picked up some Haribo Straws. Not my favorite, but still pretty good. May as well enjoy these today, because my diet and food plan resumes tomorrow, so I need to get all the sweet shit out the house. Though I will be making pumpkin pie on the next few days, I'll just have to try and limit how much I actually eat. Good. There's nothing real. Oh. That's good. That's very, very good. Okay, well, unless he breaks down walls, I'm at least safe in this room for a bit. Oh, there's my tea. I'm wondering if that is a representation of my teacher or my dad. Hey, diving helmet! For a moment, I was thinking of going as an old-timey diver for my Halloween costume this year. So I was actually thinking about constructing a diving helmet out of like paper mache like this. Didn't get around to it, but I wouldn't mind trying that again. That could be cool. Oh, how did I miss that? Ugh, doll. Big scary doll. Yeah, well, you can't get me in here, asshole. I'm telling you, this is basically Alien Isolation / Outlast for kids. It's great. Each crane has 4 buttons that can move 4 directions. The power supply of cranes is degraded over time, so each crane can only be moved 1 to 2 times. If you need to reset the positions, press the button on the wall near the entrance. Okay. Oh, it's a, yeah, let me just restart that. So it's just a puzzle game. Move that here. Okay, it's kind of nothing over here, that's fine. Hmm. fucked that up. Well, I think getting this one out of the way is a safe bet. Oh, okay. I'm a little stumped with this one. Ugh. Head to the residence area. Those are some unnerving looking dolls. Cloth tableware, scat tableware seems they've not been cleaned up for long. Hey, paper crane. Oh, whoa, that's cool. Twisting perspectives there. I have no idea what that's done. Oh, cool. This is very neat. Pardon me. I am feeling better, but I'm like still not 100%. I got a lot of crap lying on my chest. Alright, I'm gonna have a little bit more candy. Fried egg. John, did you agree to take care of your brother's son because the money he gave you? Funny, he gave you money to take care of his son, but he couldn't pay off his debts, and he had to run off with his wife and new kid. Do you think they left Bill here and started a new life somewhere? Anyway, you were lucky to get the money. I guess you don't have to work on the night shift anymore. That's great. Man! Don't know how I feel about this kid's dad. I get the divorce sucks and stuff, and he did initially try to take care of him, but clearly was never up for the task. Now he's just fucked off with the new wife. way out the ruins of the residence area. Loan Shark IOU. Usually IOUs that bring misfortune to many. Yep. Now, I never dealt with loan sharks unless you count certain short-term loan companies as sharks, which you could do. But, yeah, don't ever do that. I got bailed out because I was lucky to have, like, family who were able to help me. Paid off a significant debt themselves, which I ended up, you know, I also helped pay them back. But it was a situation that should never have really happened. Oh. Right. Before I head completely out, I'm just making sure there was nothing I might have missed. Ugh. Psychiatric evaluation results. Psychiatric expertise paper records. No. The psychiatric expertise paper records the truth about you. This better be good. God, these steps just always lead you into a shit ton of danger. I hope I didn't miss anything before. Ah, shit. Oh my god, right stream, I'm on my break at work. Hey, Maria, how are you doing? This is my, giving Halloween a good burial stream. Right, okay, haven't missed any pickups, at least what I can see. And I should stop running around because it uses up your stamina. Oh, what? What is this? A Sunday morning MonoDrew stream? That's gigantic. Hey Darren, how you doing? We're here to, ring in the end of Halloween for another year. So we're gonna finish this game, and then we're gonna make some Lego. And then we're gonna do some, you know, actual... Oh, I just died. Gonna do some actual stuff like cooking, which I need to do. that didn't last long. All about for seeing a Sunday Drew stream. Ah, what Lego are you building? Alright, not sure where I put my plug. I picked up this randomly when I was doing last minute shopping on Halloween at Asda. It's a little spooky Halloween barn. I probably shouldn't give it impulse purchases, but I saw that it was £11. I'm like, yeah, I'm having that. So it shouldn't take long. Does that thing reach me through the walls? The fuck? Not official, but Maria also got us some mini bricks. I don't know if they're from the works or something. But I made a little spider. So that was pretty cool. I'll tell you what though, this could easily become a thing where I start buying more Lego again. I really shouldn't do that. I'm not like... I was never one of those collectors that got a shit ton of Lego, although the Star Wars Lego stuff's really cool. Oh, you got them from Tesco, nice. Well, there's a couple more of those sets as well. Yeah, I was like, when I was a kid, I was super into Lego, and I have got like a few small pieces here and there. Like I've got the Ahsoka Darth Maul Throne Room Battle mini set here. But it'll be so easy just to start buying more Lego again. It's an expensive habit which you probably shouldn't encourage. Fuck's me! Why does it get me all the time? MonoDrew Lego YouTuber channel. No. I like some Lego YouTubers. I am not making it past this guy on this occasion. The only reason I haven't got more Lego is money and space. True. I made a promise to myself, if I ever do buy any Lego, it'll just be something very small like that. I'm not going to make a habit out of it. One exception, if I have the money one day to buy the gigantic Lego Titanic, I am buying that thing. Even though I've got no space for it, I will find space somehow. How does this thing keep catching me? Any Doctor Who Legos of Star Trek? I believe there has been some Doctor Who Lego. But it's not really been set up in that interesting in. There was a cool little TARDIS one. I think they are actually developing some Star Trek Lego. So depending on what they have, I might get one or two small things. Fucking hell! How am I not seeing that? And how has I got like past it so easy first time and now I'm not? Just lucky maybe? Fuck me. I wonder if I can dream orbit. I don't know if you can dream orb the big bad guys, but it might be worth a shot. I've just wasted the dream orb right there. Fucking hell. This is ridiculous. Alright. We're going to do what we should have done earlier and just observe it for a little while. See what's like patterns are. What are you doing for your Sunday, Darren? Right, what the fuck? Seriously? It's like line of vision was going the other way there. Is this broken? Was I just a millimeter in the wrong spot there? What the hell? Also, sorry for coughing. I don't know what the fuck I am supposed to be doing here. Because even when you follow the visual cues, it still seems to be getting me, and I am not sure why. Send me a picture of Star Wars Lego set I'd love. It was if I was rich. I'm just wondering, is it the Death Star set? Oh, yeah, the AT-AT, that was really cool. That would be probably the one to get. That or the the big ass Death Star with like the cutaway. I wonder if the way to get around it is to go around that pillar. No! What the? This is really pissing me off now. You can go at the Millennium Falcon for just $5.9. Yeah, that's about as much as the Titanic's costs. This thing's driving me fucking nuts. I think I just got lucky last time. That didn't help. Holy shit, I did it. Cool, now we're trying to tell you what would be cool at Stardew Valley Lego kit for. Right. Not official, but there's a picture in one of the Lego conventions exhibitions where someone made a full-sized Pelican Town Lego set. Like, it was almost like completely map accurate as well. It was insanely good. Bastard. Okay, at least I am not starting from right at the top again. It wants me to go that way, so I'm going this way. There's a weird, creepy rebar thing. Let's have some more candy. Hot Spirit lights up hidden path. Yep. Oh. Hot Spirit. We got a little Haribo heart right here. So avoid spotlight. Well, that went well. Avoid spotlights and making noise. Cool. Which means we're gonna have to crawl. Have you seen Halloween 3 Season of the Witch? I like Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, actually. It's kind of a crazy but fun film. Kids put on the mask, watch a commercial, amazing die with snake spiders coming on mask. Such a good horror. Yes, I agree. We watched it about 2 weeks ago. I mean, I've seen it before. But it was one of the films that was on our like Halloween list. Motherfucker! Thought for a second I was going to get to that door and it would be like, oh, you need to find the key! Recording of a relative's phone call. Recorded phone call from a relative. No shit. Might be wrong, but I think my friend Matthew actually has one of the silver shamrock branded masks from the movie. Like, not an original prop, but like, they did make some specific ones based on the Halloween 3 masks. Will you use the mansion key? This key can now be discarded. March 6, 1979. Why'd you come back? Who are you to come back and control me? My life is none of your business. I had a hard time accepting what I have now. Now you're coming back again. How are you planning to hurt me this time? And do you also bring her back? Are you doing to me what you did to Mom? What is Mom to you? What am I to you? Okay. This must be about Dad. And I'm going to open another Starburst. Star Mix, sorry. Not Starburst. Haribo Star Mix. We have the ring. Find the elevator to the floor below. Floor below. I think it was meant to say below, but this is, I believe, translated from Chinese, so maybe there was a slight fuck up there. Hey, more of Ginger's parts. So you know we're gonna be eating more healthy now. Halloween is over. Yes, which is why I'm having Star Mix right now, because this is still Halloween weekend. And when I do make the pumpkin pie, which is probably gonna be in the next couple of days, I am actually gonna measure what the nutrition is in it and then portion out what I'm allowed to eat. Oh fuck. Do you count chocolate as candy? I guess I kinda do, but I also see the distinction. I know in America when they go trick-or-treating, candy's classed as chocolate and sweets, but I always thought maybe candy is more sweets like pick and mix. Yeah, I kind of think that way as well, but I think in terms of just general sweet treats, I would class chocolate. Unless we talk like the chocolate I like, which tends to be like a bit darker and richer. I received a thank you bag that has 510 gram fairy milk bars. Well, we could maybe portion it out and make some sort of treat. Ugh. So that's the elevator to floor below. So I gotta find the battery. Dairy milk is delicious. It is. Early stream. Hey, Noah. Yeah, I want to finish this game and then build some Lego. Oh, the invisible fucks are around. Reporting the trial of a juvenile arsonist. This new story about a young arsonist on trial looks familiar. Oh, is this me? Been for donuts this morning. Nice. It also has a USB, a charger cable, and a phone notebook wall bottle because I definitely needed another one. Oh, nice. Darren. Love some donuts. Hail Mono. Hi Mono. Sorry. Hail. Hi, Noah. Yeah, very happy. Dermo, it's probably I crave most when I fancy chocolate. Oh yeah, by the way, I have hidden a good chunk of the chocolate we had left over just so it can be sensibly portioned out. I did eat a bit of chocolate myself yesterday, mind. So as I have to go back to work in a couple of minutes. Hey, you have a good shift though. Or try to at least. Alright, got my thumb on the Y button. And there is the battery. I feel like I should maybe run around and search for more documents to try and get one of the better endings if I can. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. Thank you, hi, Nix. I probably would have eaten most of it. I'm just going to go on treasure hunt and find the hidden chocolate. Yes, in full Resident Evil style, I'm going to make an elaborate series of puzzles and locks that take you all the way around the house and the gardens. Police recently destroyed a lone shotgun, arrested a total of 13 principals and accomplices during the past 2 years. They committed 14 cases, obtained an enormous amount of illegal income by resulting to inducements, violence, and imitation and threats. Yes, give me the dream orb. I am low on stamina. Okay, somehow that monster did not see me. Now to go to the floor below. Find the elevator to the floor deeper. Ooh, deeper blow. Alright. Doctor, do you remember Bill, a patient we admitted a year ago? Recently, he made up new stories in his diary. He says his uncle took away the money his mother left for him, and his father brought his stepmother to his house, intending to send him to a correctional facility. In his diary, he said he wanted to avenge his mother's death and burn down his dad's house. Holy shit! Before his dad found him. Oh, right. So Bill did commit the arson. I'm afraid he must have seen something and incorporated it into his illusion again. We really have to be careful not to expose him to TV or radio programs anymore. Woo! That boy ain't right. Okay, I mean, this seems fairly straightforward. Oh, wait a second. There's clues in the picture. That doesn't seem to be an obvious symbol for the triangle. But green square, blue circle. Patient's name, major depressive disorder. Difficult to determine if the deep brain electrotherapy stimulation has worked out effectively. But scans sometimes show a significant increase in the vitality and number of nerve cells in the patient's brain. A concurrent hyperbariatric oxygen (HPO) therapy has also achieved some progress. There's been significant improvements in blood flow, metabolism, and neurotransmitter generation in the patient's body. This indicates that the cellular environment in the patient's body has become better according to the latest EEG detection. The patient showed a minimum level of consciousness. We will continue monitoring the patient's condition. Dr. Alderson. I reckon it might actually be a red triangle looking at that. Yes. Right, and was it the green cube square? Yeah. So is this putting our mind back together? I have the key. Again, though, I feel there's more to this place. Right, I'm gonna try not run as much because it will... In case I need my stamina to make a quick retreat. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, was not expecting this. We must have to activate the elevator. Whoops. I know I might get caught, but I do want to find out where those steps lead, because right now, I think every little collectible we can grab is probably going to help us. Mom, did you come in my dream last night? I've been missing you so much. You looked beautiful in my dream. It's been so long since I was in your arms, but why? Why did you ask me to forgive Dad? Why did you say I wasn't really myself? What did you mean when you told me to leave here and go to my real home? Isn't this my real home? This is the place where I grew up, and there's your study and Dad's studio. Do you understand what my mom meant, Becky? The kid's a little cray-cray. Shit. Well, first off... Oh, spirit lights at the hidden path. Collect 3 hearts this way. Yeah, yeah. Hey, little gummy bear. Okay, honestly, that was a pretty useful detour. Oh! Let's go to deeper. Deeper blow. Out to the empty building. Get ready to throw the orb. Just makes some eggs and sourdough. Nice. I've had sourdough in about a week. Oh, the Nightmare Factory. That place sounds fun. I should really get some sourdough, but what I want to get actually, I want to get the sourdough toasting loaf, because it's pre-sliced, and the slices actually have the nutrition on them, so then I can enjoy sourdough, but like add it onto my nutrition. I might actually head to Aldi today, if I finish this with like time enough to quickly run to the shop. Is there any way around this goober? All this ice so sour was delicious. Yep, and the nutrition's already mapped out, so it's kind of easy for me to track. Look how that thing just popped, that fell into frame there. Whoa. So we're not in the Nightmare Factory yet? Because this looks pretty nightmarish. This does look really cool and nightmarish. I've said it a few times when I've streamed this game, but I absolute props to like the artists, people behind the design for this. It looks so good. Symptom, major depressive disorder. We tried a new artistic arousal therapy, which our medical team created a place in his dream where the patient has strong emotional attachments before he fell into a coma. This stimulated visual and audio sensations. EEG monitoring and MRI results showed that certain areas of the patient's brain were obviously activated. Parts of his parietal and temporal lobes respond to the outside world, which means the patient was likely to have heard or perceived information from the outside world and remembered it briefly. This is a positive sign, however. The patient has been in a coma for more than a year and the possibility he regains consciousness is very slim. If the patient has subconscious mind, we can help him gain access to the real world, but we'll need to find his way back on his own. However, his unconscious defense mechanism prevents him from returning to the real world. As a result, the patient may feel as if he's in the darkness, being chased by a monster. Well, that's a very interesting theory there, Doc. Just happens to be right. Yeah, I gotta try not to run just in case. Don't want to hit the wall while I'm trying to escape a monster. Gasoline, that may burn everything down. Oh, little arsonist. I own a podgy, Nathan. I made so many mistakes before, maybe because I was too spoiled, maybe because I wasn't a mother back then. I had no idea how to get along with Bill. Instead of treating him like a child, I treated him like a competitor. I was competing against him for high position in his family, and what I did hurt him deeply. But now I have my own kid, I understand how a mother feels about her child, and how deeply her child is attached to the family. I shouldn't have treated Bill like that. I was so wrong. When will we go back? I think we should apologize to him and ask him to live with us. I hope he gets better soon. Bill, do you see clearly now? No matter how much you resent them, from your heart, you still believe in your parents' love for you. No matter what they have done wrong in their lives, you can't doubt this anymore. After all, you will always be their child. Okay, so I have to find a way to turn on power. Just waiting for this door to open while not getting caught. Come on. Get me out. Or let me in, whatever this we're trying to do. Huh, all this horror, now we're in the Nightmare Factory. Cool. Calling it the Nightmare Factory just reminds me of Vincent Adultman from BoJack Horseman. I work in the business factory. It's like all your inner wounds before you enter the real world. So how do we defeat Giant Nightmare then? I must say, I'm still not totally sure how to do all this. Fuck! Oh, come on. Don't tell me I have to stop that sequence again. We're, like, right there. Because I'm the dumbass who walked into fire. Son of a bitch! Man, we desperately need some more dream orbs. Fuck! We were so close. We were so close. I'm gonna have another little heart. Oh, that little burner's still burning. That's cool. Split second out. Split second out. So, it's not too difficult. Just kind of have to stay away from him while you activate all the switches. Don't be too precious about the dream orbs, because they do regenerate, so I should be throwing them a bit more just to slow his progress. was afraid I was gonna miss that. Might not be over yet, though. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. Seem to be floating. Lately I started seeing visions of the sky as if there was a crack in another world beneath the crack. I couldn't see clearly, but there were some figures and lights over there. Is it heaven? Whatever. Dad will bring that one back here the day. I've packed most of my precious things, including the photos of Mom and the paintings I drew with Dad when I was a kid. My beloved Dad that's gone since then. Now I'm looking out the window, waiting for your return. You'll see for yourself now this place is burning down. Complete chapter 6. Ah! See, I am older. Now, what ending did we get? Okay. I stirred? Did I wake up? I'm not sure. Concept I was fun new. Okay. Well, those are the people to thank for their great designs. Additional developers, yep. Alright, music. Awesome. The Daily U. Sun Studio Sound Design. Sichuan. Well, thank you very much, Maximum Games. I did enjoy this, though. My God, that is a very, very quick ending. Maybe some of the other endings are a bit different. I'm not sure. I'll find out, but I'll be playing it on my own time. More likely, I don't think I'll be streaming this one anymore, but... I mean, unless there's something after the credits, but I don't know if there's gonna be. But if not... Okay, sudden nothing of an ending, but... Game on the whole, really enjoyed. It's a nice little puzzle platformer, some great designs, spooky little vibes. And I was definitely invested in the mystery and the story. Some of it you could probably easily guess, but then as it like kind of pieces together, it's been really good. Oh. I'm just hanging on. The China Hero Project. Me and my feelings on China are complex. That's not to immediately say bad, just complicated. When we're talking about, like, governments, human rights, environmental stuff. But, you know, creativity, resilience, industrial powerhouse. Well, let's load the dream hall. I'd probably, don't think I would have downloaded anything. Oh, I've changed my appearance slightly. Okay. So there is still content here, collectibles and little challenges. That's cool. Oh. What is going on now? Is this little bonus levels I've unlocked? This kind of looks like the tutorial again. Oh, it's mean a straitjacket. So that's probably Bill as he is now. Okay, we can go back to the hall. That's fine. That's something for me to explore later. I don't want to, like, play a whole ass, like, level or replay something when I've just finished the game. Oh. Swap Bicty out for a Phoenix. Okay. That's cool. Still haven't done anything with this. Alright, game completion. So I got 1 trophy. So yeah, there is other content for me to unlock. Alright, that's more soundtrack. Oh, we still haven't got all of Ginger's parts. So we'll do that at some point. Haven't found all the ghosts. And we still need to find all the lighthouse fragments. Oh, this is level replay. Interesting way of doing it, though. Can't completely see what's going on there. Okay. Right, I got the normal ending. Cool. So normal ending, what, kind of stir a little bit, possible progress, possibility of getting better. Bad ending, I'm just gonna guess now, and this is a bit dark, maybe you just die. Or you're gonna be forever in the coma or a nightmare. Good ending, you wake up, get better, I don't know. Okay. Well, I think without finding everything and completing all the quests in the game, there probably isn't much else to do with this now, so that's all cool. Oh, I do kind of want to do a little bit more streaming. We'll finish off by building the Lego kit. Let's see. Right, so that was In Nightmare. Yeah, again, I thought the ending was a bit sudden. There wasn't too much there, but I guess it is the normal ending, so it's not like, not terrible, not great, potential for hope for future. I'm hoping maybe if you do get like either the bad ending or the good ending, there's probably a little bit more content. But on a on the whole, yeah, really enjoyed the game. Like, well designed, looks very pretty, great soundtrack as well. There's just a very good dream slash nightmare quality about it. I thought it was it handled that all really really well. Anywho, I'm not quite finished with Halloween yet. So we'll do one little thing before we kind of round off the spooky season. I have a little Lego kit here that I picked up. So we're gonna build that. Now I'm just gonna set the mood a bit. Let's see. Hey. Now, I am on my desk, which isn't a huge desk, so I don't have a whole lot of room to play with Lego, but I'll do what I can. So just put this aside. I'm going to move these windows around. I really should have got a little Halloween image to put up there, but I forgot. Oh, and it's not time for Stardew Valley yet either, so let's just switch that off. Cool. I have one of my jack-o'-lanterns here that we had outside. Probably still good for a day, so let's set the scene for the Halloween Lego. I still have my Halloween decorations up outside, actually. And it's not just because I'm a Halloween lover and celebrator, it's just kind of laziness. Haven't gone around to putting it away, but I'll do that after the stream. Okay, let's make some room, because we're going to have little bricks flying around. Okay, first off, I can switch off the second monitor, because this is just a one monitor job now. Move things around a little bit. Alright, a little bit behind the scenes there of my work area. Can we... Yeah, that looks kind of cool switched off, but you'll need to be able to see the pieces, so... yeah, that's a decent field to work with. Probably should have got myself another cup of tea. Oh well. So, let's start with the Lego. Actually, let's find a decent place to put this light where it isn't going to just be too overbearing. Oh, see, that might have to do. Not the best lighting, but here we go. Oh, and here's the little mini brick spider I made, but that is mini bricks. Now we've got some of the official stuff right here. Damn, I really should have properly had a good look at the lighting. Maybe the ring light will actually be a bit better for this. It's not as like overpowering as the big overhead. Yeah, you know what? I think that looks okay. Yeah, let's stick with that then. Also, I apologize. I don't exactly have the most high quality camera for this sort of thing. I mean, it's just supposed to be a face cam. It's supposed to be just very small in the corner. You're not even supposed to really see it, but eh. Let's put this stuff on the side. Maybe get a bit more natural light. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, we have wasted enough time. Let's go. So, Halloween barn. Spooky. God, do you know what? There's one thing about these Lego boxes. This isn't really a very good way of opening them. At least not when I was a kid. Maybe things have changed, but I seem to remember you have to pretty much destroy these things to get inside. Well, maybe there is. There's a bit of tape here. Perhaps that will do. Maybe I should put on some music or something. Maybe I should put on In Nightmare and put it on as background ambience. Yeah, okay, I pretty much destroyed this box, so never mind. I'm hardly going to be keeping this as like a collector's item anyway. Alright, considering it's just a small set, not too bad. Decent amount of Lego in there. And this only cost me £11, which is, yeah, money, but it's not like... It's actually not that bad for a Lego kit. Considering how, like, ridiculously expensive these things are these days. Yeah, do you know what? I think I am gonna... Let's put on some background noise. I might just put on In Nightmare. Why not? It's the same stream. Let's find some. Even just the ambient music might be nice. Alright. Hopefully that sounds okay to people. Well, let's get on with it then. Cool. Well, bags are labeled, and I'm pretty sure they're labeled in the order you're supposed to do them. So, one of the reasons I actually got this was because it was cheap. It was spooky themed. It's also got potentially the best minifigure ever Lego ever produced, which was the skeleton way back in the day. My I forgot the name of it because I'm not a Lego expert. I just love Lego. But when I was a kid, there was this adventure series, and there was like an ancient Egypt one, and there was like skeletons and mummies in it. And I remember getting the skeleton in with that. That was just so cool. Obviously, skeleton and the glow in the dark ghost are probably the best figures of all Lego. But as far as I'm concerned, that is the finale. So I am gonna skip that until the end. Let's start constructing the barn. So I believe we start with bag 1. That's another thing. I'm pretty sure they didn't used to label the bags back in the day. So this would have been horrifically difficult. So I wonder if that lighting's perhaps a bit too bright. Okay, alright. Let's see, where's my ring light control? Yeah, a little less harsh. Alright, platform. Okay. So, we've come to the end of another Halloween. And I've said it before, and I will repeatedly say it. It is my favorite of the holidays. If you like Christmas, cool. Good for you. Not the biggest Christmas fan. I don't exactly completely hate Christmas. But I think it is quite overblown. And I honestly really hate the focus on the consumerism side of it. It drives me nuts. And, you know, sometimes it's a little bit tacky, but it can't be tacky in a fun way. Rather like Halloween. Is this supposed to be a black piece or a grey piece? I'm not seeing any grey little pieces like this in the box, so I'm guessing it's black. Yeah, the illustration is definitely darker than the other pieces, so it must be. But yeah, I'm much more of a Halloween fan than I am a Christmas fan. I like the getting together and stuff and some of the Christmas traditions, that's all neat. It's just the... Honestly, it's just the consumerism side of things. It's the materialism, the get me stuff now, the spending, like the actual encouragement to put yourself in financial trouble and debt. It drives me nuts. Hated it, so made a decision a few years ago. I wasn't going to get involved in it anymore. I don't really do gift giving. I buy maybe 3 or 4 gifts just for like my immediate family, and I tell other members of my family just not to get me a damn thing. I'm quite fine with contributing to the parties, getting alcohol, cool. Baking stuff, absolutely. Maybe cooking some things as well. I'm all for that, but not for the other stuff. I'm really I don't want to be consumed with like the stress of buying gifts and putting myself in like financial worries just because it's the expected thing to do. That's absolute bullshit. Anyway, this isn't a Christmas stream. This is a Halloween stream. But I just thought I'd explain my feelings and things there. And yeah, Halloween can be tacky. There's also a lot of spending in that. There's the whole costume industry thing. But there's also a lot of fun. In me, I'm kind of a morbid kid anyway. And it's probably quite strange for some people who I know in my life, but I wasn't really a goth kid when I was younger, which is odd because I have I share a lot of those sensibilities and interests as goth kids. I actually love gothic art, and I'm very, very into those things. And I'm kind of just a bit morbidly minded as well. Not in like a really dark, edgy way, at least maybe not all the time, but philosophically, I think about the darker things a lot. You know, death and afterlife. I am admittedly a bit of a skeptic on these things, or at least it's kind of how I choose to be. Just rational. Consider myself a rational skeptic unless otherwise proven. But still, I like them. I quite like the macabre and the the fun of it, the spooky elements of Halloween, and maybe it's part of our coping mechanism as well, like to deal with mortality, is to make art, to make fun, and be a little kooky with these things. And I quite like that. I think it is it might be part of how we cope. The same way we have certain like burial practices in the world as well. And I like Halloween because it's kind of a weird celebration of that. It turns something scary for the most part into something fun. And that's the case with a lot of horror movies. Not all. Some of them really do just want to go down the dark, depressing route. But there's a lot of horror movies out there which are just an absolute laugh, and I like that a lot. So, Halloween is just undoubtedly my favorite holiday. Candy, treats. I like I like the dressing up, like kids and adults do. It's so fun. I mean, if you want to dress up and go to an adult party and have fun that way, that's all cool. But I also just like the families doing it as well, doing the trick or treating. Obviously safe and just just having fun with like goblins and ghoulies and stuff like that. It's really cool. And I just feel like this Halloween might have passed a bit too quickly, which is it's a shame. But quite often, because I'm an adult who works, it's not the same. You prepare all this stuff yourselves. You do your baking. That's in the wrong place and everything, and yeah, it just goes by very, very fast. It was cool, the celebrations and stuff that we did have. Like, we did have some kids around ours, quite a lot. In our area, it's quite good idea to have a lot of candy, because it will get eaten. Like, quite a lot of them come around, and it's very cool. What's sad, though, is it's not like that in other parts of the UK, and there's people who I'll be talking with later on as well on stream who, like, their areas, it's a lot quieter than it used to be. And God, in this country, there's just all sorts of concerns and stuff to do with safety as well, and kind of people you have roaming the streets. But around mine, at least for the moment, it's still pretty good, and I enjoy it a lot. It was just an absolute delight to have people knocking on the door, getting their fill of candy, moving on to the next house. So yeah, it is I choose to celebrate it. I choose to focus on the positive parts of this spooky, spooky holiday. Right, where does this go? Here. Okay. Well, we've nearly finished the first bag. And yeah, it's basically over in one night, and I am sad it's ending. So I have chosen to make this a Halloween weekend. It also has given me a chance to finish off this In Nightmare game, which, yeah, rushed ending, but I really enjoyed playing. Okay. Right. I think this is correct so far. Honestly, if I plan on doing anything like this in the future, I should I'll get a better camera. But as I said, I bought this quite cheap when I first decided to start streaming over a year ago, and it was just to have a bit of a face cam, so it didn't have to be too detailed, because it's usually a small box in the corner anyway. But hey, we'll work with what we have. Hey, at least the cheeky jack-o'-lantern seems happy. It almost looks like he's just laughing at my work while looking about how it's supposed to be done properly. Alright. So there's a spooky little bottle here of green. Should that be kind of good? apparently rests right there. Oh, no. The bottle rests there. The little cauldron, I'm assuming, goes here. Alright, that is first stage complete. As I said, I feel like the skeleton's kind of the climax, the cherry on top, so I'm going to put this little dude aside for a while. I am assuming it's gender, maybe I shouldn't do that. But okay, bag 2. Yeah, so when I was a kid, like many other kids, I was just massively into my Lego. I would spend so much time in my own home playing with Lego, and in my grandmother's house, there was a lot of Lego there as well, and I would honestly spend so much of my time visiting grandmother just building stuff with the Lego, watching The Simpsons or Doctor Who and having fun, and, you know, spending some quality time with the relatives. Unlike other, like, nerdy, geeky folk, though, didn't really keep up Lego collecting as much as I got older. Very occasionally, though, I will pick something up that catches my eye, or someone will get me something as a gift. My partner for 1 year got me this little set, which is the throne room fight from the end of Clone Wars. There's Darth Maul there. Ahsoka should be there as well. I don't know where she's went. I must have knocked her off somewhere. She's probably still on the shelf. Yeah, I seem to have lost her. There's the little prison box for Darth Maul. She probably is just on the shelf above me, but I'm not going to look for it right now. I also have a little Lego Ninja around here somewhere. I think it was probably part of the Ninjago set. I never watched Ninjago. It was a little bit after my time for watching stuff. But, you know, martial arts fan, so I actually liked some of the little sets, so I do have one of the miniature ones as around. It's like a little training thing. So that's cool. So brown brick, green brick. Oh, you just pile those up on top of each other. It slides in there behind the bottle. Okay. And of course, as I've said on stream before, if I have the money and the space for it, which is unlikely on both counts, my dream Lego purchase is the huge Lego Titanic set. Being an absolute weird Titanic nerd that I am, and a fan of Lego, that is like the ultimate thing that I want. A lot of the Star Wars Lego was cool. I used to have a lot of it as a kid, but yeah. I can at least slightly justify getting the Lego Titanic set myself as a kind of model making kit for adults. Plus, it crams a lot of nice little details into that model of the ship. Okay. Oh, this is a piece I haven't seen before. A kind of cross X piece like this. One of the things that must have been developed after my time. Okay. Oh, is that the correct piece? I think it is. So that's a little gate. Well, door. So we put that here, I think. Oh. All right. Not bad, making a little bit of progress here. And now I'm assuming we're going to be making the next gate. Yeah, I probably should have prepared some spooky Halloween music for this, but to be honest, the In Nightmare soundtrack is fantastic, so I don't mind playing this in the background. It's just the hub area anyway. Although I'm to play this, I'm actually playing the game itself, not just the soundtrack. So I'm probably using way more energy and processing power than needed. We'll just keep it going to the end of this game, though. The end of this build. Besides, I should probably get some lunch as well. I've got another reason I'm not eating healthy today, though it was part of my original plan. I got a lot of leftover sandwich mix. I made a bunch of cheese savory on Halloween, and I love myself some cheese savory. Ooh, I got a spooky little eye. Though I realize you can't see it terribly well on that camera. So yeah, I'm gonna have some sandwiches, which I won't be eating too much of after this season because, you know, they're not terribly conducive to losing weight. It's a lot of carbs. All right. I think. Yeah, that is another part done. That's cool. We're about 1/4 through the set now. Oh, not that matters too much, but there are slight design differences on the sides of these blocks. It's just aesthetics, but I'll copy what the diagram has and put them the way they want us to. Okay. Right, I realize these are for children, especially these simpler miniature kits. But you know, honestly, some of these steps you could probably condense into one. You don't have to make as big a booklet. Like, it's not that difficult to follow the instructions. Okay, little dobber there. I don't know how many people call like little Lego bits like this dobbers. It's just, don't know if it's just a northern thing. Right, and that seems to be to secure our doors. Nice, and with that, we have completed bag number 2. Isn't that cool? Alright, let's open up bag number 3. Oh, make sure we don't lose any pieces off the edge of the desk, because they will be a nightmare to find. Oh, there's a little piece in the second bag there, but it's just a spare. That's fine. Oh. Oh, looks like I've missed some messages from family. Probably my dad. I haven't spoken to him for a while because he kept trying to ring last week while I was like fucking sick. And I wasn't exactly in the mood to talk to people, and my throat was a bit rough. But let's get on with it. Oh, do we have any candy left? Ah, I think I ate it all. Oh well. Let's get on with building this little house here. Well, barn. Yeah, I should probably face it the way the instructions are showing, just for the benefit of the audience, though my fat fingers keep getting in the way. Okay. Yeah, let's keep the book down here. Okay. Oh yeah, these little corner piece blocks. So it looks like 2 black, 2 green, and 1 of them. Yeah, you can tell this little desk setup I have was just purely for gaming. It's not really. There's not a lot of space for other things, and there's cables everywhere. Hey ho. Okay, and 2 big green bricks. Love that color of green, very sort of spooky, witchy. Like almost Wicked Witch of the West color, perhaps a bit darker. Oh, that's the wrong way around. I think that is correct. Oh, dear. Still a bit chesty. Okay, lighting isn't great in here, but that looks like another green piece. Off to disturb the whaling industry. Cool, we're nearly halfway through this set. That is a nice detail. Didn't used to get this in our books as well. As you're progressing along, the little figure is it's like a loading bar. That's kind of cute. Okay, I need to make another set of teeth. Oh, we are missing. Oh, still in the bag. Oh, I thought I had fallen down behind the desk there for a second. That would have been a small nightmare. Nice. Little monster mouth there. With pointy teeth. Okay. 2 of these. No, 1 flat black, 1 flat brown. Little dobbers. Pardon me. Alright, so I need to flip it around again. And not get my charging cable caught in the way. Okay, and 2 of the little black dobbers. Hell, that sounds almost like a slur. I should be careful. And I will not labour the point. Like, it's not a slur, just to go back to what I was saying before, but, you know, you get parts of the UK, especially, like, regional, it sounds like, you know, the weird way people talk, it could be something, but it's not. But you can never be too bloody careful. Right, so which way do we want these? I always loved little door pieces of Lego. I used to make a lot of spaceships, so when you had little swing doors like this, I remember there was one which was like a transparent one that I think I used to make that my transporter room quite a lot of the time. Eee. This is coming together quite nicely. Alright. Let's get this stuff together. And we've almost finished bag 3. Okay, green in the middle. Okay, and this goes on the other side. Woo. Okay. Let's open bag 4. We're over halfway, coming to the climax. Now I've got the bloody theme for Kamen Rider Deno in my head. And if you're a fan of that series, you'll know why. Speaking of Kamen Rider Deno, actually. Look who we have here. This cool little collectible I picked up years ago. Right, so it's mostly larger pieces we have in this bag, so let's just get on with it and start assembling. Okay, so 3 of these black pieces, 1 brown. Oh, it's a nice smooth piece. Ugh. Probably doesn't sound like I should, but honestly, I'm thinking about going for a little bit of a jog today as well, just to see if it'll help clear out like my lungs. And I haven't been active for like 2 weeks as well, so I think I'm just like super anxious to start moving. Okay. Oh dear, chest is getting really set off now. Might be the dust and the talking. Ugh. Hey, that's a cool little window piece there. Nice. The main structure of the barn is almost complete. That is very cool. Oh dear. Trying to cough away from the microphone as much as I can. Oh, there's a little bat piece in here. That's cool. Alright. Flip it over. Ooh, a little monster eye piece. So, looks like, so we attach it to here. We'll leave those closed for the moment. Now I gotta put some of the decor on here. Oh, I love it. It's almost like eyebrows. Nice little kind of boarded up effect on the barn. Maybe I should have got my little rotating cake stand here so I could rotate the thing. Well, if I do another one, which is not very likely, I'll do that. And I'll get a better camera as well. And there's the little bat piece. It's like a weather vane. Alright, time to open the final bag, which is just lots of little pieces, so shouldn't be too much to this. It'll just be some of the aesthetics, I imagine. Alrighty. So these little tentacle-like pieces. Okay. Oh, That's in the wrong spot. There we go. Need some of the longer technical pieces. Ooh, this is actually a little tricky for my fat fingers. I kind of risk pulling some of the other ones out. That'll do. Okay, a little plant piece here. I like it's sort of a yellowed piece of vegetation, kind of very much given the autumnal feel. I think we're making some sort of lantern here. Okay. Oh, almost lost a piece. Alright, yeah, a little lantern, that's cool. So is this little... Where did they go? Where did the pieces go? Oh, there we go. Yeah, like, that's what I meant earlier. Like, there's literally two steps here. There's, like, put the lantern there and put a little piece here. You could have combined those. Make it a little challenging for the little ones, shall we? I say that, I've actually already fucked it up. I've put that piece in the wrong part. Whoops. Maybe I do need the idiot proof instructions. Oh, I get it. Is this a little post or something, or a tree stump? That's cool. Oh, got another one of those little yellow flower things. Phil Magatina, see you finish the game. Yes, I did. It was a fun game. Ended really quickly, though. But I found out that what I've unlocked is actually the normal ending. So, I guess if I want a proper resolution, I'm going to have to play the game again as, like, either hard or try and get the good ending. I will do that, but I'll probably do it off stream. But still, it was a really fun game. I did enjoy it. How's your Sunday going, anyway? I just thought I'd finish off the Halloween streams by building a little Halloween Lego kit. To be honest, I am very almost finished. It's probably just as well because it's nearly it's going to come up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon soon, and I need to get some food shopping. So I'll be hopping off on my bike in a bit. Okay. Again, my camera quality isn't good enough to really show this, but that's an interesting design of a piece. It's kind of like a tree knot. And what I feared would happen has just happened. I have lost a piece under the desk. Should be able to find it, no problem. Just one piece. Oh, there it is. Crisis averted, and yeah. Oh, do you know what? I think that lighting is actually better. Maybe I should have just kept that on the whole time. Oh well, too late now. Pretty good trying to figure out what I want to play today. Oh well, if you've got some good options. As I said, I'll be heading off in a few minutes probably when I finish this set. And then I'll be back on to play some Stardew Valley later. And then tomorrow, I'm actually not sure what to play. Because Halloween's over. I could continue on with Uncharted, or I could maybe play something else. It's getting to like autumn, the fall season now. Well, we're fully in it. And for some reason, the colder months makes me think of Skyrim. And I'm wondering if maybe I should do some kind of Skyrim playthrough. At some point, maybe try and play it a certain way or as a certain character. I mean, it would take a long time to stream that. But, I don't know, maybe I could give something like that a shot. Oh, and I think I'll be playing it in survival mode as well, just to make it a little trickier for us. Right, where does this piece go? Okay, we've got that down. Right, let's see. Yep, this is a tree stump. Oh, Skyrim would be amazing. Oh, thank you. I think I might end up, I might start a new game of that tomorrow. Maybe I'll leave it up to the audience how to play the game, like what limitations I'll give myself. Like, should I do like fully magic run without magic, like just rely purely on like supplies and stuff? Could be interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't mind starting that, and then I've still got Uncharted 4 and 5 to play, but I can play them like later on. There's like no rush. But like me personally, I haven't played Skyrim for a while, and I, like many other people, adore that game. So I wouldn't mind putting it on again at some point soon. Like, Elder Scrolls 5, man, it's gonna be very hard to beat because it's just such a legendary game at this point. I think 6 is gonna have to really impress, and especially given the amount of delays that have happened with 6 as well. I'm on page 69. Oh man, I love that little gnarly looking tree. That is so cool. Oh, I'm on the last few pages. Cool. Let's see, what else? Oh, we're adding a little bit more to the tree. Okay. Let's put a little bit of vegetation on. Damn, I have to get this soundtrack. I know I've been listening to the same ambient track for like the past, what, half an hour? And I don't know if you guys can hear it very well because I have turned it down a bit because it could be a little bit distracting, but man, In Nightmare just has a gorgeous soundtrack. Anywho, we are at the end. Okay, that is the complete kit. So let us put together the main part. One of the main reasons I bought this kit to begin with. Little skeleton dude. Skeleton person. Skeleton them, we'll say. Hey. Come on, how can you not love the Lego skeleton figure? It's just so well designed. Look a lot better on a better camera, but still. Yeah, that's cool. Let me stand him somewhere. Well, here we go. Finally done it. Nice little way to round out the Halloween season. You've got the Halloween barn, spooky Halloween barn. We've got a little skeleton guy, we've got a nice gnarly tree, a creepy little lantern. And the best part, it looks like just a regular old barn, but it's a monster barn. Well, it would have better effect if that stayed open, but rawr. That's neat. I like that a lot. That was a cool little impulse purchase on Friday night. But no, nice little display kit here. So I'll probably put this on the shelf up there with the other very few bits of Lego I have. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see if I can get a slightly better view here. Yeah, that's slightly better illumination. This door does not want to hang open, though. Rawr. Yeah, love it. Again, one of the things I absolutely just adore about Halloween, it's like kind of kish. It's fun, tacky, but in a fun way. Spooky, enjoyable. That's one of the good things about Lego as well. Like, Lego is kind of always fun. But, yeah, that was, I enjoyed building that. I don't know how entertaining it was for everyone in the audience, but I had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, that pretty much rounds up the Halloween season. Sad to see it go. It's been a lot of fun. Played some good games. basically I've only played 2 games for Halloween season. I played oh shit, what was it called again? Outlast, the first Outlast game. That was pretty cool. Very tense. And then I've played In Nightmare. Apart from that, I didn't have a lot of time to play other games because I was marathon training. I completed my marathon, the Yorkshire Marathon. That was cool. And then right after the Yorkshire Marathon as well, where I could have done a bit more streaming, I got really sick for like a week. I'm still recovering from it right now. But I saw a post you made for Halloween. I gave out good candy. I did indeed, and we still have a little bit left. So I'm actually going to be snacking on that probably for the rest of the day. I do need to take down my Halloween decorations, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to get ready, and then I got to go food shopping, and then I'll be back on later on for a Stardew Valley stream. Probably about maybe 5, 6 o'clock-ish. We'll see. But anyway, with this, let us give a fair, fond farewell to Halloween until you resurrect again in a year's time. But that is it for now. I want to thank everyone who has stuck by me, in general, like watching my streams. It's very much appreciated, even from just a small guy like me who just does this for fun. It's absolutely love it. You're a beautiful audience out there. And, especially want to thank the people in the chat. We've got Maria Marsbar, Darren Ferguson, UK Mets, Phil Mongadina, of course, you're still here, and it is appreciated. And Raider of the Cosmos. And Noah also popped in, I believe, so that was all cool. I appreciate you all, even if you're on the chat right now. Anyone's watched live to watch on repeat. I hope you've got some value out of this. Hey, even this weird little bit at the end where I'm just building Lego after finishing In Nightmare, which is a great game, and I will definitely be playing again. But yeah, tune in tomorrow if you want, or, well, later today as well. We're just having a chilled Stardew Valley stream later on today, and then tomorrow gonna start a new game, and I'm thinking Skyrim. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for spending time with me. Happy Halloween. You all take care, and I'll catch up with you later. And, if you're stuck in your nightmares, try and get out. And if you see a spooky-looking barn, be careful. Ooh. Anyway, especially if it's made of Lego. I'm going to stop rambling now. Y'all have a good day. Good Sunday. Happy Halloween again. Stay safe. Goodbye. Love y'all.